the Strength of America podcast.
Going to do something different here. The SOA podcast, episode 11. And do it a little different. I know Bobby's been with us and all this stuff, and he's going to get back in with the next one. But this is something just I was doing. I was taking my brother out, and we wanted to kind of get that time together, but also challenge ourselves a little bit more. And the Grand Canyon is, as some of you know than me, some that don't, you're going to learn a little bit more. Grand Canyon is always kind of my space. It's my spot to kind of regroup, to think, go out and just sit, regroup, put things in perspective, what's going on, think about what's going on. And for me, it's a challenge also. It's never easy. I've never been to the canyon. I come out, it's easy. My fastest time or my slowest times. It's always challenge. You try and find that way to get better. So I'm interested to see what you think going along the way. Let me know about what challenges you. Let me know feedback about different parts of the trail and my comments. And overall, being a part of the Strength of America family, what that means to you, and what we can do to help you as well. So enjoy this journey, starting out the trail, getting through it, completing it, and thanks again for following.
All right, to our Strength of America family, this is primarily for my coaches out there. I wanted to ask you about, when's the last time you challenged yourself? We always push our athletes. We ask them to challenge themselves, push themselves to new limits. And I'm not asking you to do the same things you did back in high school and college when we were back at that time. But when's the last time you really dropped down and went after it? My challenge today is to give yourself over this next month, do something. Find something you can do physical that goes push yourself. It's 100 burpees. It's a full sprint. Mine's a Grand Canyon today. Challenge yourself. Help yourself remember what it felt like to push yourself. Get to that point. Your athletes are going to appreciate you doing that. Give them your best. Stay tuned for the next one as we carry on the Grand Canyon trip.
All right, ready for the canyon. Here we go. It is 7:45 Saturday. Challenge yourself. Be better. Enjoy the day. All right, start of the hike. We had a little hiccup starting out. Got to the trailhead, ready for a 17-mile hike. Water wasn't working up the trailhead. No water. So what we had to do is figure out a couple things. One, sad to say, the first thought that crossed my mind, well, we've only got about 9 miles to get to water. We can make it. And realizing that's pretty stupid. Too many people relying on me. We got to find a way. So we went back, find a way. There were mules nearby. Found a pump back behind their place. Figured it's good enough for the mules. And no comments, most of you out there, is good enough for Bob. So we got that filled up, got down the trail. We're ready to go. Always find a way. Live your life, no regrets. Let's see what we can feel on this hike today. Remember, challenge yourself, coaches. All right, we're down at the 1.5 mile mark, Cedar Ridge, down on the South Kaibab. Beautiful out here. We're gonna have more pictures going on. Make sure you get to the SOA podcast on the YouTube page. Subscribe to it so you can get the summary of all the videos, everything coming out today. But the main thing I want you taking apart, again, primarily this is our coaches. I'm gonna talk to you athletes here in some of the upcoming videos as well today. But coaches, feel that part that's uncomfortable. We're gonna get to a point where we're coming up. How long was the last time that you felt that burn, where their heart's pumping out of the chest? Lungs are burning, legs are burning. Feel like you just need to stop and you gotta quit. We ask our athletes to go beyond that point, get out of the comfort zone, push themselves beyond that. Find that one thing that's gonna do that for you. If you haven't run a mile in forever, run it. See how you compare your time and push yourself. You may need to take a little ibuprofen before and after, but do what you have to do. Get through it, expect more, no regrets. Skeleton Point, 3 miles down. Beautiful out here. Hard to tell, but down in the shadows, Colorado River. And then just to the right, see my finger will work on this. Right there is the Colorado River. Right there, Phantom Ranch. Campground, Bright Angel Campground. Then around there is Phantom Ranch to stay. Beautiful. All right, 3 mile mark, Skeleton Point. Beautiful day so far. Everything's perfect. Brother Steve, how we doing? Good. He's on it. Well, so far so good. Want to see what we're seeing down here. Beautiful out here. Flip this around. Can't beat this view. Expect more, keep pushing yourself. Live life. More to come. Well, after Skeleton Point coming down the next 1.5 miles, we got some nasty switchbacks. Steep stuff. Definitely testing these old knees. But it's gonna be worth it. All right, working those switchbacks. Coming up back and forth. Loving all this stuff coming in. Love it. Then you get to see what's coming up down below. We've got even more switchbacks. Go get them, Steve. Having fun. Working it down. Oh yeah. And it keeps going and going, getting even better. Let's have some fun. Go.
Go.
It's for you, Bobby. Probably not deep enough. Make sure it's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Bobby.
All right.
That's for you. Good. All right, for my athletes, your turn. Again, you want to get better? Are you pushing yourself? What are you actually doing to get to that next point? Like my dad used to say, old wise man, put your hands out in front of you. Spit in one hand, wish in the other. See which one fills up first. Bottom line is, you got to do something about it. Just wanting it's not enough. Go out, set your goals. We talked about that in the resolutions and goals for the new year. What are you doing in between to get there? If you don't know what to do or how to get there, you know who to ask. Find out. Look for the solutions. We'll help you with that, but you have to do something about it. Getting there, that's part of the fun as well, but the accomplishment, you'll be well worth it. Take the time, get it done. Proud of you. Show me what you've got. All right, made it to Indian Gardens. We are 9.5 miles into the trek. We've got the last 4.5 miles of fun coming up. I guess I need a selfie stick. This is a little too close for you guys, sorry. I want you guys to put some comments down. What kind of things are you thinking about? What type of things are you wanting to challenge yourself on? And again, just making the team isn't enough anymore. Being able just to beat opponents, that your teammates, and be the best there, that's great. However, you're not competing against them. What kind of things are you going to do to challenge yourself? What kind of things do you like to do or you've done in the past to challenge yourself? Once you've met them, how do you get past that point? What do you do? Let me know what those are, and let's get to the next point. And hopefully soon, I know you'll get what you want, which is me huffing and puffing. All right, we'll see you soon. All right, 1 mile out of Indian Gardens, starting to puff, starting to get going. It's good, feels really good to get going. Luckily the weather's cooperating, but we got a lot more to go. We still have, let's see, I think about 3.5 to 4 miles to go. So we're getting the good stuff. Legs just feel good, everything's good, just pumping hard. But I know the good burn's coming, and the Bob fun that I have you guys go through. It's time for Bob to feel a little bit of that Bob fun. But loving the canyon. What a beautiful time, huh? All right, talk to you soon. Now the fun begins. Devil's Corkscrew coming up. Man, looking good. We're gaining near the top. Go, Steve, we got it. Where we've come, though. Always got to take time. Look back, enjoy what you've done, but don't enjoy it too long. Get after that journey. Go get what you want. All right, made it through the Devil's Corkscrew, the 3 mile mark to go. Legs burning. Good thing is, knees don't hurt like they did. I want you to leave a message below, message me, leave me a comment. Let me know when you're in a game, in your match, legs are dying, things are burning, feels like you can't do it. What do you do to keep coming up? What do you do to push past that? What is the thing you're trying to think of? Is it what we've always talked about? You can rest later. Give it all you got. It's worth it at the end. You know, as soon as you finish up, how many of them are smiling, feeling good, hands are up, and 10 seconds before that, they were dying like they couldn't finish it. Finish that. Keep digging through it. Let me know what you're doing, how you get through that. Hopefully it'll help me so I can finish it up and get through this as well. We'll get it done together. SOA strong. Don't give up. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe those squats with that log wasn't such a great idea. Actually, who am I kidding? That's part of Bob fun, part of pushing yourself more. Expect more from yourself. It's like you would your teammates, but you can't expect more from your teammates if you're not giving it. Dig yourself in. We're getting close to the 1.5 mile mark. I'm gonna see you soon. Celebration time. All right, 1.5 mile mark. Don't worry about that. That's just a mountain goat. Peaceful spot. Great spot to recharge. Get yourself back on. Challenge yourself. Expect more.
Well, as you can see, we made it out of the canyon. We're having a little problems with the audio at the tail end of it coming out, so kind of redoing that part for you right now. But basic takeaway I want all of you guys thinking about. And again, our coaches, our athletes, whether you're with our program or not, you're looking at getting in and getting involved in things that we're doing. We love to have you in. But a big part for us is really trying to think, what are you doing to challenge yourself? You've got to find those things to do. And I can tell you what you've done before, we need to update. You need to change. You can't keep progressing it. Just like we've been training athletes. I've been training them over 30 years, from my time at the University of Nebraska to my young athletes, my high school, my college athletes throughout the years. And I can tell you, we always continue to get better and keep doing the same. So find that thing that challenges you, but you have to find the thing also, not only challenge you, but what do you do to get through it, to keep getting to that point? When you get uncomfortable, what do you do? And again, coaches, I know it's great. I know our bodies can't do what we used to do 20, 30 years ago. However, we still have to find things to challenge and push ourselves. We do it with families. We do it with business. We do it for our athletes to help them. But to help remind us what we're feeling, what's going on, we've got to do that ourselves as well. So please, at this video, at the completion of it, I'd love to hear from you. I want to know comments, whether it's through our Facebook page, whether it's through the Instagram, whatever it is, wherever you're seeing this, make sure you do that. I want to know what kind of things you're doing to challenge yourself over the next 30 days, to really push yourself to the next point. What kind of things you want to do with your training? And if there's things we can help you with, obviously, let us know. Love to help you out. If you can't get to our camps because you're in another area, we'll hook you up. We'll show you what things you can do to help you better as well on top of that. So thanks again for being a part of the Strength of America family. We're happy. We're excited for you. Thanks for following me on this journey in the Grand Canyon. I had a great time. And we're talking about maybe doing some other things out there. And one of them is actually doing one of our coaches' clinics. And we do them all over the place. But how about doing something like at the Grand Canyon, getting out to Plateau Point, where we've got a view of the canyon. We're in the middle of it. We've got the river, and actually doing a clinic right there and challenging yourselves. So let me know if that's something you might be interested in doing, and we'll put that kind of thing together for you as well. And at the same time, if you haven't done anything that physical, we're going to give you steps on how to prepare for that as well, because I'm not carrying anybody out of the canyons. We want you ready to go. So make sure you subscribe, like it, share it. Let's help the athletes understand Strength of America Strong, how to become better, and follow us on the SOA podcast. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon.